Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of the Let's Play Shift Games series of games. Yeah, you heard me. Today, I'm going to be playing through the, I guess we would sort of consider the bad ending of the game. There have been a few changes since the last game, since Shift 2. The game is noticeably smoother, and the glitches have been mostly ironed out. Also, to open a door, you have to press the up key instead of just standing in front of it, and there's a good reason for that, which will be explained fairly soon with this door, which... That wasn't normal. Did the game coding just explode? It did. So, the story behind this is that basically the programmer screwed up, and you're not supposed to be here because this area shouldn't be accessible. I really don't know. But this does include one additional feature that was not in any of the previous games, and that is keys that unlock or that move locks that are not in the current room where you're standing. So, if you noticed when I first entered this room, I couldn't fall down here because there were just spikes, but because I picked up that last key, the lock was moved into place, so I was able to leave. And here's where the meat of the game is, in going through these 3 different areas in order to collect keys that will open locks that will allow you to finish the game. Now, unfortunately for me, I guess, I had in fact recorded this entire thing, both the good and bad ending, but for some reason Camtasia got really weird and wonky and decided to zoom in on part of the screen for both playthroughs. I don't know why. So I'm a little ticked about that, but I'm okay with playing through these games again because I really like the Shift games. And with that key, there's one of those in each of those reactor areas, which will open up one of the locks, which you'll see very shortly once I actually get back to that room. Whee! And there you go. So the lock that was under the room number 1 has been unlocked, so I have to go through rooms 2 and 3. This might be kind of confusing to do for the first time, because you don't quite know which way to point your character, but after you've played through it, I don't know, a dozen times, it's pretty simple to figure out. Let's see now, where am I going? Going up here. There's a key down there that you can actually unlock, but I can just skip it. Now it's time for old school platforming. It's not quite pixel perfect jumping, it doesn't quite require pixel perfect jumping, but hey, I'll give the author credit. If you want to see a game that has actual pixel perfect jumping required, and I'm pretty sure at some point I will actually play through it. There's a game called Pix Evo. It's P-I-X-E-V-O. It's a decent game, but it's also very annoying because of the pixel perfect jumping required at several points in the game. But I'll probably play through it just for fun of these. Or play through it and record it, I should say, because I've played through it several times already. What will be the point of playing through it if I'm not recording? Besides entertainment and such. Alright, so lock number 2 has been opened. Now we're going on to lock number 3. Here on KBBL, or whatever, I don't know. KNCY 96.3 FM with your host, the crazy businessman of the mornings. I really don't know what I'm talking about right now, I'm sorry. I think this happens when I have a lot of sugar or something. Or possibly a lot of beef. I don't know. And here's a neat little trick that you can perform. If you jump into a gravity arrow like that, and hold on to one of the directional keys, either left or right, if you hold on to that while you're falling, and while the gravity is changing, you'll actually, if there's I could explain that better, but I choose not to. Point is, you can basically run across the gaps like that and just cheat the computer, which is cool. Which is kind of required in that area, because otherwise you'll die. Alright, all 3 locks have been opened. And if you look in the top left, now the bottom right, there's a key. I'm ignoring that on purpose. So why? And now begins the ascent. A-S-C-E-N-T, not A space cent. The climb, shall we say. Up into space? I guess. Now I'm going to hang out here for just a second, because, or not right there, but I'm going to hang out up here. If you watch the window on the left, what's that? Is that a hedgehog? If you've played the game Hedgehog Launch. Yeah. So, unfortunately, I didn't pick up any of the items that would allow me to enter any of the access codes. And I wouldn't shift in this room, but if I don't have the code, I have no choice. So I'm going to shift, and I just shifted into outer space and died. Well, that sucks. Yes, you told us so. Fine. Well, that's shift 3. The bad ending, anyway. Oh, good. There's my corpse. And that appears to be a black hole in the distance. I have a bad feeling about this. That must have been me being compressed. Huh. Well, I finished the game in less than 6 minutes. Unfortunately, I had the result of being crushed by a black hole. But that's the bad ending for you. So, be sure to tune in next time when I play through and get the good ending, which will involve, hopefully, me not dying. You'll see, I'm sure. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all next time.